Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's James. I'm a British artist living and working in Taiwan. Today I wanted to do a more vloggy sort of style of video and share what I'm doing in the studio. I've got the day off today, which is really nice, and I get to spend it in the studio. I was hoping to film all of the different things that I'm doing today, but I've been invited camping this afternoon, so I don't think I'm going to get very much done today, but I've got a painting on the go here and I've nearly finished it. I've just got the background to do, and I want to use this sort of pink color to do the background. I'm thinking of doing like a blend pink to maybe like a silvery purple color. We'll see what happens. I'm sort of happy with where it's going right now, but I think it could go better. And then what I want to do is I want to tidy this painting away, and I want to visit my printmaking again. So I'll show you what I'm doing now with this painting. So I just finished my painting. I'll give you a little look. It's still wet, so it looks a little funny, but I think it's almost finished. I think I'm gonna go through and put some highlights and put some darker areas in just to make it pop a little bit more, the different sections. But yeah, other than that, I'm done. So I think I might just leave my stuff out today, but because I'm going camping this afternoon, but maybe tomorrow or the next day whenever I come back, if I've got some time, I'm gonna clear the table off and I'm gonna start planning to make a new print, which is exciting. I'm gonna show you what the idea I have, because I made a print before and the print, I ruined it, so, which was a shame. But you know, this art, you push and pull things until you're satisfied, and you got to know when to stop. And with that one, I didn't know when to stop. I should have stopped earlier, but I'm gonna make it again, and I know my mistake now, so let's see what happens. So I'm back from my camping trip. It's been a few days, the weekend's gone. I had an absolutely lovely time with my friends, and now it's been a few days, and I said to you just a minute ago on the last clip that I was going to show you the print that I messed up, and so I'm going to just roll on the screen right now the original print before I messed it up, because I did take a photograph of it. Now this print is absolutely massive. It's probably one of the biggest pieces of work I've ever done, and as you can see from the image I'm showing you, I wanted to create a cube looking shape, and I wanted to create a cube within a cube, but because of the nature of printmaking and using one flat color, it looked very flat to me. And so I tried painting on top afterwards, and when I painted on top, all the paint ran everywhere, it bled, it messed up the print completely, and so I gave up on it. And then quite a few months went past, and I just had this idea that I've been drawing all these oil pastel colorings and stuff, and I thought, what if I mix my prints with drawings? So I started drawing on the top because I thought there's nothing to lose, it's already messed up anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna get that print out and show you what mess I made on top, because why not? Art is, yeah, you're not gonna create a masterpiece every time. You fail, and through your failures you get to find your best work. And so I'll show you the print now. I'll go and get it. As you can see, the print is really tall. It's about as wide as I am tall. If you can see it, I can put it this way, it just reaches up to my chin, so it's a very, very big print. So in order to show you, I'm going to have to take it in the other room and open it up on the floor. And this is going to be weird for me because I can't remember what it really looks like after I drew on it. I think I drew lots of like clouds and weird things on it, which definitely just didn't work at all. Okay, so here's the print. Yeah, all the paint like leaked under here. What I was trying to do was I was trying to put some shadows and some highlights on to make it look more like a cube. And as you can see, I've painted some weird clouds, and I've kind of highlighted the middle part a bit to look more like a burst of light. It looked really good when I finished it. I'm not sure. Now I kind of like it. Kind of thinking, yeah, maybe I could do some prints with painting, not with the oil pastels that I've used here. But yeah, as you can see from my hand, it is massive. It's huge. And I've got the original block here that I made it out of, so I could just reprint it again from this block, but that's not what I want to do. I think I can make a better block to print from. So this is one of my jobs over the next 2 weeks. I'm gonna make a new block and print that really big, and I think I might make that, I'm going to tease that as a little video. I'm going to make that as one of my mindful creation videos, so look out for that, because right now I don't think I really want to do a print today. What I'd like to do is I'd like to mount the painting that I finished the other day. So if you're interested in Chinese painting and Chinese paper and how that mounting process works and how you look after artworks that are of that style, then keep watching, because I'm going to show you now. Okay, so since I moved to Taiwan, I've been learning a lot of different Chinese painting techniques, and the Chinese painting techniques, they use a different type of paper, and they use different types of paper for different types of techniques. And I've got a couple of pieces of paper here that I can show you. It's completely different than the paper we use in the West. When we paint in the West, we often paint on canvas or on a wooden board, but in Chinese painting, they paint on paper, and as you can see, it's very, very thin. You can see my hand through the paper, and that's one type of paper, and this one is similar but a little bit thicker. Now what you need to do in order to preserve a Chinese painting is you need to back it. So you use another piece of Chinese paper to put on the back, and there's two main ways of doing it. I'm going to go around the other side of the table and I'm going to show you those two main ways. So the first way is the traditional way. Now the traditional way, they mix either like flour or some sort of glue, like this type of glue, with water, and they really water it down. And then what they do is they use this type of brush, and you mix it with the water, and you use this and you put the glue all over the paper that you're using. You then put the painting on top and put more glue on top. Then they use this hard brush, it's like a dry brush, to flatten everything out, get all the lumps and all the bubbles out of the painting. Now, I've tried doing it myself this way, and it's very, very hard to do it right. You can rip the paper very easily. The benefit, and when you want to dry it, you need to dry it flat on some sort of board, which takes up a lot of space if you've got a lot of paintings. So I was looking for a different way to do it myself, and I come across a new way, which was kind of strange because I found this technique on YouTube, and it's a technique that they use in China. It's a modern technique, but in Taiwan I couldn't find anyone who seemed to know what I was talking about. And so I had to order this special paper from China. Now this paper is called, I think it's called like silicone reliefs paper. So it's got some silicone or some sort of adhesive on the paper. And what you do is you use the iron on the paper to get the adhesive off the paper and onto your painting. And then you can stick two pieces of paper together using the adhesive. Now, I've also messed up a lot of paintings doing this as well, because I've had creases in it, and unfortunately this paper is like quite damaged at the end in shipping, and it's almost the perfect size for a lot of the paintings I do, because they have standard sizes of paper as well. But yeah, I'm going to mount the painting now that you saw me do earlier in this video, and I'm going to use this paper to mount it. So I'm going to show you what that process looks like now. piece up in my office. That's it finished. Come out quite well. I'm not sure if I want to get them professionally done or not. I don't know if you can see, there is still some wrinkles, some like creases in the paper. I'm not very good at this technique yet, but yeah, either I keep practicing and I might master it, or it's just not as good as the traditional way. I'm not sure. There's some textures in there, but I'm quite pleased with that painting. It looks like a dance of color. I'll take a photograph of it and I'll put the photograph on the screen for you now so that you can see it a bit more clearly. Right, I think I'm going to end my vlog there. That's how to mount a Chinese painting. Keep an eye out for my next video of the print that I'm going to remake, and until next week, have a good week, and if you like this video, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe down below. That will really help me out because I'm a new channel. Thank you, bye bye.